Hello, my name is Zhejing. We are going to introduce something you might believe you know, but you don't. The artificial intelligence, the AI. According to Japanese research, they assume that 34% job will be replaced by artificial intelligence, which means it will bring a 34% job loss in future. Considering 55% work in Japanese were done by machine, I would say this assumption is highly possible. But the question is, are you looking forward to it or feel afraid of it? Artificial intelligence is a hot topic today. Our group believes that that's a worthwhile topic to discuss. Fortunately, we have different major members here, like psychology, economics, and computer science. These majors are highly related to artificial intelligence, so we will be confident to introduce artificial intelligence to you based on our research. Today, our group's work is going to help you rise up deep understanding of what is artificial intelligence. There will be 4 parts in this presentation. First, we will give the definition of artificial intelligence. Second, we will take a look at what its real-life applications. And the third and the fourth part will be its benefit and potential harm. So let's go through this one by one. Before I talk about what is artificial intelligence, it's necessary for you to understand what is intelligence, how smart you are, the score in your test, or the talent on basketball. That they are all intelligence. Steven Pinker, a psychologist, gave his definition in his book, How the Mind Works. Intelligence is the ability to attain goals, is the face of obstacles by means of decision, based on rational rules. It's complex, right? Let me analyze this for you. There are only 3 elements in this statement. First, the goal. Second, the obstacles. Third, the rational decision. Let me give you an example. I want to travel to New York City. What is my goal? The destination, the New York City. What is the obstacles? I don't know the road. I don't have the train schedule or the bus schedule. And the rational decision is, once I have this information, I can select the most convenient way to reach there. So that is my intelligence. Now you have already know what is intelligence. Then you will ask, what is artificial intelligence? What is artificial? Artificial means man-made, unnatural. So artificial intelligence is the intelligence that we made, the human-made. The English Oxford Living Dictionary gives the definition of artificial intelligence as the theory and the development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally required human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, language translation, and problem solving. However, I can't give you the standard definition of artificial intelligence because it changes over time. What I can do is I can tell you that artificial intelligence still shares the same 3 elements with intelligence: the goal, the obstacles, and the rational decisions. Let's go back to the example of the travel to New York City. Let's say we use the GPS or Google Map to guide us to reach the New York City. Here is the Google Map to suggest me how can I get to the New York City. Well, there are 3 elements here. First, what is the Google Maps goal? The destination, the New York City. So what is the second? What is the obstacles? The road map, the traffic situation. That is obstacles. Then what is rational decisions? Based on its data, he will select the fastest way for me to reach there. That is artificial intelligence. Do you believe that the intelligence that Google Maps has is same to our human beings? No, it's not. Of course it's not. That is artificial intelligence. We give this to the Google Maps. We give this to GPS. We program it. That is artificial intelligence. Well, I assume you have already understand this concept. Let's take a look at its real-life applications.
Hello, my name is Vishal Baird, and for this portion of our group speech, we will talk about the measured impacts that artificial intelligence has already had in the real world. First, I will talk about how artificial intelligence is ever so present in our phones today. Next, I will talk about how artificial intelligence has led to the proliferation of automated self-driving cars and their uses in modern society. Finally, I will talk about how artificial intelligence has evolved into an even greater field called machine learning, and how machine learning formed the foundation of a famous supercomputer all of you may know as Watson. When you think about the smartphones that you all hold in your hands, you may not think much about them. I'm pretty sure that most of you use your smartphones without a thought in the world and use them as your daily driver devices. I also bet that most of you could probably not survive a single day without those devices and will go nuts without that sense of interconnectivity. So I'm here to say that the next time you use such devices, you should take a closer look at the various technological advancements that went into your smartphones. One such advancement is the inclusion of digital personal assistants. Such personal assistants include Siri by Apple and include in Apple devices such as iPhones and iPads, Google Assistant, which is included in most Android smartphones, Bixby, which is present in Samsung Galaxy devices such as the S8 and the S9, and finally Alexa, which is present in Amazon devices such as their branded tablets under the Fire line and their smart speakers under the Echo line. These digital personal assistants can help with many tasks such as setting reminders, looking up pertinent information on the internet, and sending automatic texts to your coworkers, friends, and family. For our next point, we will talk about how artificial intelligence has already made an impact on the road and how it could potentially affect our daily driving commutes. Now we all here can imagine the various challenges that one goes through when driving every day to work or school and back while dealing with other drivers on the road who may not have the most competent skills on the road. Now imagine if those commutes were additionally advented by the presence of artificial intelligence. Well, as of today, that currently is the reality we are experiencing, and it involves the fellow cars each and every one of you presently share the road with. These types of artificial intelligence powered cars can be commonly referred to as self-driving cars. Self-driving cars can bring a promise of automating many essential functions on the road, such as keeping adequate lane and car spacing, acknowledging when other cars are initiating turns using their signals, and mastering many parking maneuvers such as the dreaded parallel parking. Allowing artificial intelligence to automate these tasks would reduce the probability of human error when performing these tasks, making the road more safe for everyone involved. For this reason, many companies have either formed up or invested in self-driving companies. These companies invest in self-driving cars. One major source of investment is by popular ride-sharing companies such as Uber and Lyft. These companies are invested in self-driving car technology not only because they could help make the experience of ride-sharing safer, but also to reduce long-term costs because they would no longer have to rely on human drivers, which impacts their future profits. Finally, we will talk about how artificial intelligence has additionally created an entirely new field called machine learning, and how machine learning has many uses in modern-day society. To start, we will go into detail about one of the most famous examples of machine learning. I remember many years ago when a famous supercomputer went toe-to-toe with Ken Jennings and Brad Rutter, who were the two of the best contestants that Jeopardy has ever produced, and Watson won, and this computer won easily against them. You may remember the name of that famous computer produced by IBM as the name of Watson. According to the Association for Computing Machinery, during the Jeopardy challenge, Watson was not connected to the internet or any external data sources. Instead, Watson operated as an independent system containing several large floor units housing 90 IBM Power 750 servers with a total of 2,880 processing cores and 15 terabytes of memory. Today, Watson has many uses for various industries worldwide. In the medical field, Watson was said to have analyzed hundreds of thousands of clinical cases, medical papers, and textual evidence. This makes Watson a game Watson a game changer because now Watson has the potential to provide the best diagnosis in the world and reduce inconsistency when dealing with various human doctors. These are just some of the real-world impact that artificial intelligence has already had, and now we will do a short demonstration of our artificial intelligence while using our smartphones. So for today's visual demonstration, we will show how personal assistants such as Siri on iPhones can help improve your daily lives.
Now I will show three things. First thing, hey Siri, what's the weather?
It's currently clear at 93 degrees in New Brunswick. Expect mostly clear skies starting tonight. Temperatures are heading down from 93 degrees this afternoon to 84 tonight.
Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Your timer is set for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's done. And then open FateGo. It's an application on my phone. Yeah. Artificial intelligence exists in our daily life for more than 60 years. You maybe think, wow, that is so long, and where are they? Today I want to show the position and the advantages of artificial intelligence. First of all, I want to show you something about artificial intelligence in our daily life. If you hate clean your room, you can buy a clean machine to help you clean your room. And if you don't know how to cook, you also can buy a cook machine. There is all artificial intelligence. But this kind of artificial intelligence are calculated method of autonomous reasoning, self-learning, and self-awareness. In use, such as phones, when you type some word and send messages to your friend, the phones can predict what kind of word do you want to type, and during typing. And if you want to unlock your phones, the camera will recognize your face in its database. This is one kind of artificial in our daily life. And then I want to tell something about the application of artificial intelligence in space exploration and the ability to reduce errors. As we know, in the space there are many extreme environments such as high temperature, low temperature, and sun wind, solar wind. This is hard for humans to bear this kind of environment. So we can send some machines to discover planets. There is a plane called Mars Exploration Rover. This plane sends 2 cars to Mars. One is Spirit, the other is Opportunity. The 2 cars can still working on the Mars and collect information and send to the Earth. So we can receive the information outside, just sit in front of the computer. The third thing I want to talk is that artificial intelligence is also used in factories. I think it's the most suitable place for artificial intelligence because sometimes the work is very dangerous and boring and needs a lot of time. And the machine never need to rest, and they don't want to ask boss for more pay and other things. A boss is glad to buy a machine instead of find a worker to help him to finish the work. That is why in the future many people may lose their job because of machines. Machines also can do some dangerous work, such as if the environment is very hot or code, the machines can do it instead of ask a worker go inside to do this kind of job. So if you want to finish a long-term and high-quality work, you can ask a machine to do that. And this leads to my last point. There is an application for artificial intelligence in medical applications. Do you know how many times for a student study medicine? As I know, a student needs to spend more than 7 years to learn the basic and practice several years in a hospital, follow the real doctor and learn something. Then he can start working alone. So a real doctor needs study more than 10 years. It's waste a lot of time, but if you invent a new kind of machine for one disease, it will save many times, and the machines can do very high quality job. That is why artificial intelligence exists in our daily life for more than 60 years, and there are recently positions for artificial intelligence. Thank you.
While it is true that AI promises many advancements for mankind, there are many dangers that we have to be aware of. First of all, we must understand that while we may be able to create artificial intelligence, we won't be able to control how a specific device behaves. In 2016, Microsoft launched an artificially intelligent program that ran a Twitter account called Tay. Tay could learn from people that interacted with her Twitter account. According to the New York Times, it took less than 24 hours before Tay became racist and offensive, and eventually started denying the Holocaust before Microsoft pulled the plug on the project a day later. Can you imagine if this machine was given any power over our lives? The danger of teaching machines to make decisions is that we can no longer control those decisions. A second issue with AI is a moral one. A video produced by Vox recently explored some of the ethical issues of self-driving cars. Imagine if you were in a self-driving car and a child ran into the street. The only way to avoid running over the child would be to swerve into oncoming traffic, putting the driver at significant risk. Would you buy a car whose program would prioritize someone else's life over your own? A third issue with AI is that it can manipulate our emotions and our behaviors. Targeted advertising algorithms collect information about everything we do on the internet. Then, it synthesizes that information to make assumptions about us and the products we are more likely to buy in order to create personalized, targeted advertising. How would you feel about a salesman going through your trash and stalking your family in order to find a product that he thinks he should pitch to you? On social media, algorithms exist that use artificial intelligence to learn our preferences and only show us content that it thinks that we will enjoy. One of the side effects of this is that we only see viewpoints that agree with our own predispositions. The problem with this is that it results in intense polarization of opinions and the political standstill that we see today. Should Facebook be given power over our political system? Another danger of AI, according to the Future of the Life Institute, is that intelligence can be weaponized with devastating effect. The weapons will be smart and undoubtedly very difficult to stop. It is a myth that only the technologically illiterate are afraid of AI. Modern geniuses such as Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking have also expressed serious concerns with the new technology. Musk once described Mars as a bolt hole for humans to run to once AI turns against us. The ultimate issue with AI is that once we give free will to a machine, we lose the security of knowing just how it will act in every situation. Do we trust machines to run our world? We have to be informed about the issues.
In conclusion, what we talk today is to give you a comprehensive understanding of artificial intelligence. We discuss what is artificial intelligence and what is intelligence. We checked artificial intelligence real-life applications, and also we present its benefit and its potential harm. Our acknowledge is just to help you to get to know it. No mistake here. We are not going to persuade you to support or against it. That's your judgment, your choice. It's up to you. We only wish our discussion today offers you more aspects to consider and help you to make a wise choice. Thank you.